Okay, hey everyone, it's Mackenzie. This is the Rebel Coaches Club, and this is February's Masterclass, how to create the best lead magnet for your business. So we're going to go ahead and get started. It's 12 o'clock. So if you have questions, feel free to ask in the Slack channel. Oops, I always forget to turn this off. Okay, take two. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I have a presentation prepared for you guys. All right, so let's go ahead and dive in. Let's see. Share screen. All right. Okay, so like I said, this is the Rebel Coaches Club Masterclass, creating the right lead magnet for your business, February 2019. So this session is dedicated to determining the right content for your lead magnet and the products for the rest of your funnel. So I've recently discovered a system that I think totally changes the game when it comes to acquiring more subscribers and making more money in your online coaching business, which I'm going to tell you about in this masterclass. Now, the purpose of your lead magnet is to gather new subscribers, yes, but also to build rapport and support future offers. There you go. Your lead magnet should be the first step in a series of steps the client takes with you. Now, before we can create your lead magnet or anything else that you're offering your followers, we have to understand and apply what's called the value ladder concept. Okay, so this is the value ladder. So as you can see over on the left is the value axis, and on the right or at the bottom is the cost axis. And as you can see, as we go higher in this ladder or this staircase, offers increase both in value and cost. So down at the bottom, you've got your free lead magnet, and then up at the top, you've got your highest value offer, okay? The method of offering higher value and cost products in a sequence is much more effective than running your online business like a general store where customers buy out of sequence and at their leisure. So buying out of sequence and at their leisure means two things. Number one, they're probably not getting results because they're not using your entire system. And two, you're not making as many sales as you could because there's no urgency for them to buy. It's a general store. They can just kind of pick and choose whatever they want, whenever they want. So deploying a complete value ladder also includes automated email sequences that encourage subscribers to buy, and can also include product launches and pre-sales. Now, these email sequences and product launches work to keep you top of mind for your customer in a noisy space. But with a value ladder, the question is, how do we determine what goes into each of these steps? So we've got the free lead magnet at the bottom, we've got your highest value offer at the top, but what goes in between, and really what makes up your free lead magnet, and what makes up your highest value offer? So as you can see here, it's pretty impossible for you to determine what your free lead magnet is if you don't understand, or at least have a conceptual idea of what comes after it in the value ladder. So the question of how do we determine what goes into each of these steps, the answer is one of two things. So either A, each step in the journey or process of transformation you take them through, or each step is a deeper dive into the most important parts of your overall process. So each step is either a journey, or it's the process of transformation that you take them through, or each step is a deeper dive into the most important parts of your overall process. Let's break that down. So how do you decide which one is right for you? If your process is fairly straightforward, you want to choose option A, making your lead magnet the first step or first few steps of your overall process. So for example, if you help your clients with something where the process is widely known to most people, but the value is in your inherent experience and approach, keep your value ladder simple with only a few steps and make those steps sequential. Okay, so let's take the example of a keto weight loss coach. Now, we probably all know what this person does, right? No offense to keto coaches at all, but this is like a widely known thing. This is common knowledge. The keto coach advises the client to eat a low-carb diet until they lose the desired amount of weight. However, maybe this particular keto coach might have their own series of steps, like first, gradually reduce the amount of carbs. Then 2, calibrate a custom macronutrient ratio. Then 3, prescribe meals for weight loss. Then 4, introduce exercise. And then 5, prescribe meals for maintenance once that person has reached their desired weight. Okay, so the value that this coach brings is their particular expertise in the subject and the inherent style of guidance they use with their clients. And this is heavily dependent on their personal brand. So for example, this is how we would put each of those steps onto the value ladder. So down at the bottom, we're going to start with gradually reducing carbs. Then 1 step up, calibrate the custom macro ratio. Then the next step up, prescribe meals for weight loss. Then the next step up, introduce exercise. And then the final step is prescribe meals for maintenance. That at the top, I think, is what the highest value offer is, because by that time, that person has achieved something that is really valuable to them, and they want to continue that. They want to keep that. They don't want to lose that state that they've achieved. Okay, so if I were to group this into offers, here's how I would do it. Down at the bottom, I would make the task or the solving this problem be gradually reducing carbs. That would be the lead magnet. That would be the first step in that person's value ladder. The second step would be a tripwire, calibrating a custom macro ratio. So that seems like it needs some expertise, but we can still walk someone through that. So we can maybe create a tripwire. But the more information often that you give your potential clients, the more they're actually going to want your help. So what I would do is then take prescribing meals for weight loss, introducing exercise, and prescribing meals for maintenance, and put that into either a group coaching program or a one-to-one program, with that being the highest value offer that keto coach would have. So now let's take an example of a coach who uses a system that isn't as obvious or widely known, for example, a wardrobe coach, which is what I used to do. So instead of moving the audience through this sequence with offers, what we're going to do is we're going to use the lead magnet to introduce the audience to the coach's signature process as an education. So then we dive deeper into specific steps of the process as we go up the value ladder. The value in this model is in introducing your audience to a concept they don't already understand and helping them apply this new method. So here, a strong personal brand is still important, but you also benefit from presenting a new opportunity to the market. So when I was a wardrobe coach, this was my process with clients, and something like this is not widely known to the general public. So the first is you want to understand the client's goals and inherent brand persona. This was a painstaking process, actually, understanding the client's brand persona. What does this person truly want to look like? How do they want to present to the world? And it's not just about asking them, how do you want to present to the world? We would really dive deep and dig deep into their past to understand what has happened throughout their life to bring them to where they're at today. So the second step is, once we understand all that, we have to create a list of wardrobe must-haves. Then step number 3, we edit the current wardrobe against this list. Step number 4, we shop to add missing must-haves. Step number 5, create 30 days of outfits minimum. And then step number 6, edit and shop again as the client's style develops, which inevitably happens as someone starts to play with, new style. So here's how I would do that today if I were going to put this into a value ladder. So the lead magnet, this would show them the whole process. So I would do something like the 6 step process to having the wardrobe of your dreams. I'd show them this entire thing. Then maybe the tripwire, it's going to dive deep on editing. So having a good wardrobe really depends on taking the things out of your wardrobe that you don't need. So I would create something like how to edit your wardrobe like a boss. And then after that, maybe I would do a course that dives deep on style and shopping. So I would build something like the shopping cure, how to define your style and build a wardrobe for your ambitious future. Then up on top of that, that's the whole thing that I would do for you, one-to-one full service. I'll do all these things for you. So that's the highest value offer up there. And I discovered this method, actually this method that I just showed you, where we show them the entire process as the lead magnet and then dive deeper with the subsequent offers into different steps. And I delivered it when I hacked a funnel that teaches wannabe bloggers how to become successful influencers. So I'm going to step out of this presentation for a second, actually show you. So this is, she's not someone I would consider a competitor. However, her name is Marina Di Giovanni, and she has what seems to be an incredibly successful business selling materials to, like I said, wannabe bloggers to help them become influencers. She has a massive social media following. She has over 100,000 likes on Facebook. So she's got really significant social proof showing other bloggers how she has achieved what they want to achieve. And so what I have done here, you should always do this, by the way, for your competitors. You should create a swipe file. And so anytime you find another competitor, you want to get their lead magnet. And then if you can afford it, you want to buy as many offers as they have. Make sure that, you know, they're a genuine competitor. You want to make sure you want to buy as many offers as you can afford to do so that you can see the ins and outs of not only their funnel, but what they're actually giving people. So this is step one. And this is her lifestyle blogger's guide. And so this is the sales page. Her lead magnet is actually not free. Her lead magnet is $5.60. And so it's a PDF. And so it says new book reveals how to start and grow a full-time lifestyle blog. So this is the thing that they want at that step. They want to understand the whole thing, how to start and grow a full-time lifestyle blog. That's huge. I mean, this is saying how to get out of your job, basically, or how to create full-time income with a blog. That's a big promise. And this book is, you know, I think it's 90 some pages. So it's extremely comprehensive. And so she's got, you know, a big, decent sales page here. So that's the first step. And then the second step is, so I'm ordering this book. It's $5.60. She's reminding me over here what I'm going to learn. And then she's saying, hey, wait a minute. I know that you want to learn how to create full-time income with a lifestyle blog. Why don't we fast track this? So instead of you just going through this PDF, why don't you get the Blog Mastery online course? It's going to teach you through interactive videos and workbooks. So it's $37. It's an upgrade. Normally it's $197. But today, since you're buying this $5.60 PDF guide, I want to give you the opportunity to get it at a discount. So that's the next step in her tripwire, or in her value ladder, is this course, which is Blog Mastery. Okay. So you get Blog Mastery, or actually you get her PDF guide, and then you get the course Blog Mastery. And then, wait a minute, you now have the option of buying something else. Wait a minute, your order is not complete. So watch this video, and basically what she talks about is how brand collaborations really contribute to that full-time income that she was talking about. And so she is showing you a linchpin in her system. She's showing you exactly how to create brand collaborations. And actually, this is really, pardon me, this is actually really brilliant, because if you think about it, collaborating with a brand is something that's probably really intimidating to a new blogger. You have to reach out. You have to have, like, I'm sure they probably think that you have to have a certain level of social media followers. And so now Marina is saying, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. It's normally $9.97, but today it's only $147. So you've gotten the PDF guide for $5.60. Then you bought the Blog Mastery course for $37. And now you can buy this for $147. And you're going to have this library of materials that's going to basically turn you, if you follow the steps, it's going to turn you into that lifestyle blogger that has created a full-time job for herself. Okay. And then when you buy that, then you get this offer. So, oh, that's the order page. Sorry. Then you get this offer. So now she's saying, thanks for buying that. But when she's saying that they laughed when I said my dream is to be an influencer, but when I did it. So she's saying, if you're a blogger and influencer, here's another way to make money. You want to learn how to create courses. And so now she's telling you exactly what's in this course. Week 1, we're going to create a course that sells. Week 2, develop your unique course, all of this stuff. Week 3, week 4, week 5, all of this material. And she's saying it's worth all of this. We get these bonuses, all this stuff. In the next 4 minutes, if you order it, it doesn't actually say the price on this page. You have to click the button to find the price. It's got a 60-day, 100%, there's virtually no risk. And then it was actually $9.97. So you click through and it says $9.97 or 6 monthly payments of $197. So this entire funnel, as you can see, the total value if someone bought all the way through is well over, $1,100. So this is Marina's value ladder that illustrates this same method here, where you tell them the whole thing up front in the lead magnet, and then each subsequent offer, I don't know if she has a one-to-one service offer, but each subsequent offer is going to dive into the linchpin process that you need to achieve the outcome that the client wants. Okay. So here's her value ladder. At the bottom, she's got the lifestyle blogger's guide, which tells them a little bit about everything. And then the next thing, blog mastery course, fast track your results. And then the next thing, she's got the brand collabs course. And then the thing at the top, her highest value offer is the building a course. Okay. So remember when I said that I've discovered something that's game changing? So the difference between method A, where your value ladder is just a series of sequential steps, and method B, where you use your lead magnet to educate your audience and then go deeper into each step, is the difference is method B is what's called a new opportunity. So I learned this idea from Russell Brunson, the founder of ClickFunnels. Now this is versus something that's more of an improvement offer. The new opportunity versus the improvement offer, or simply an improved way of doing something that's already commonly known. So let me ask you, have you ever been so frustrated and fed up with something that you wanted to give up and try a totally different method? What you wanted was a new opportunity. So with new opportunities, you're much more likely to be able to visualize your potential success and even get excited about your new direction versus an improvement offer, which literally reminds you of your failures. It's improving on something. So let's take the example of dieting, which I know many of us can relate to. So how many times have you tried to lose weight, whether it was just a few pounds or much more, and failed at it, only to try again with the same method later and then fail again? So I could use the same example with things like meeting financial goals or even managing your relationship with your spouse. You probably know of a method that's supposedly tried and true, but when it doesn't work for you, that makes you have to confront your own failure. Now, making people confront and accept past failures does not sell products. Remember, the bottom line is that we want to get our solution into the hands of people who need them. And in order to do that, we must present them with the most appealing option. So does that mean that the sequential method A for building your value ladder is a lost cause? Not at all. My point is that it's your job to differentiate yourself from your competitors in the marketplace. And one of the best ways to do that is with your signature method. So for those of you with a process that already works well for method B, congratulations. This is where the public doesn't widely know what your process is and you reveal everything up front. And for those of you who have a process that's straightforward and widely known, then I want you to try this. I want you to ask yourself, in your experience of helping your clients, where have you found yourself deviating from your process most? So that's where you have the opportunity to turn your widely known process into something that sets itself apart in the marketplace. So when I was a newspaper reporter, we had a phrase we said often around the office: don't bury the lead. The lead is the most notable part of the news story. Just like whatever makes your process unique is the most notable part of your process and your brand. So we'll take the keto coach example from before. Let's say you found that your clients actually lost more weight with 30% carbs instead of 5% carbs, which is traditional on a keto diet. That's your lead, okay? Now, among other keto coaches in the marketplace, you can engineer your marketing to appeal to people who want the benefits of keto, but who also want to enjoy some complex carbs once in a while if it fits within their macros. So if you've listened to this and you're not sure how you can amend your process yet to stand out in the marketplace, don't worry. We just need to focus on building a super strong personal brand for you. Now, for those of you who do already have a process that lends well to method B, I want you to consider doing this. Think of your lead magnet's value being that it educates your ideal client about your new opportunity and gives them a few preliminary steps to implement in their life. Then consider the different parts of your signature process that allow for the biggest opportunities for success and results. So let's go back to Marina's example. She uses her lead magnet, which, like I said, she actually charges $6 for, to educate her audience on the entire process. She doesn't go extremely deep into each step, but she does provide enough information to give legitimate value. Then her tripwire offers you the opportunity to get success even faster when launching your blog. Then her next offer shows you how to do brand collaborations. Then her next offer shows you how to create and sell courses. So here are your next steps to create your best lead magnet, okay? So step one, I want you to make sure that you have a signature process that you use to move your clients through levels of transformation. So write that process out so you can understand it. Step two, I want you to choose whether you're using the sequential method A or the overall process education method B. Step three, I want you to select your lead magnet format, whichever format you think will best communicate either the first few steps or your overall process. And so that's in the 2 pillars course area. You've got your choices between, you've got a quiz, you've got an email course, you've got webinars, you've got all kinds of different formats of delivery for this lead magnet. And something that I don't think is covered in there is actually just a simple PDF. There's nothing wrong with just creating a PDF that new subscribers can scroll through. Step 4, get that lead magnet built as soon as possible. Just FYI, guys, Shauna built hers in 5 days. We talked about her value ladder last Friday, and hers is already done, formatted, and I believe she has it in her landing page. So build that lead magnet ASAP and get it onto a landing page so that you can start distributing and collecting conversion data. We need to know if this lead magnet actually converts. So now is the time for questions. If anybody has any questions, go ahead and let me know in the Slack channel. Okay. All right. It doesn't look like we have any questions, and that's totally fine. I know that I tend to present a lot of information and I talk fast. So if you need to watch it over again and then ask questions, you can. But if you have any questions, go ahead and get them in. While I'm here, I just want to remind you guys that we have our our quarterly project starting on Monday. And so I've renamed this quarterly project, just in case you didn't watch the last video. I've renamed this quarterly project the 90-day launch plan, which I know is going to fit what we're doing so much better. And actually, we're probably not going to be doing it once a quarter. We're going to be doing it once a month. So we're going to start out the new people who join Rebel Coaches Club every single month. There'll be an opportunity for people to start with us, to start on a new track. So I'm so excited. If you want to join us for that, if you have not already committed to joining us, go ahead and let me know. We're starting it off with the 30-day value campaign, which is most definitely going to activate past clients, past potential clients, and then even new leads for you. So it doesn't look like there are any questions. So if you do have any questions, if you're watching the replay, go ahead and put them in the Slack channel and I will answer them as soon as possible. Okay, guys. All right. It's Friday, so have a wonderful weekend.